What's up? What's good? It's Courtney B here and I'm back with another video.
Hey, ain't no gas, you the best, honey. Fine ass in the pic, had to get a text from me. Loving how they go sit on your neck, honey.
Okay, you guys, this winter routine starts off as anything else with my Becca Ever Matte Primer. I like to spread it around throughout my hands. I don't really use a lot for this particular look. I like to pat it on my face instead of smearing it. I found that patting it just makes it look a little less ashy. Now let's give it up for my newfound favorite foundation cocktail. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation mixed with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. The Lumi is a little bit more runny and a lot more dewy. And the Wet n Wild, of course, is extremely matte. And I think they just both balance out each other very well. And I spray my little sponge with water before application, and I always use these sponges. It's just so much easier. You don't have to wash anything. Just throw it away and you have a pack of, I think, 50. It lasts a lifetime, literally. You can get you some, get your life. No more washing brushes, 2018. Now I'm going to take my Sunty 2-in-1 concealer and foundation and my L'Oreal LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I think this Sunty concealer is in the shade Warm Tan. I use the LA Girl concealer first because it is more yellow and, you know, a little bit more richer in a deeper skin tone. And I use the Sunty concealer on my nose, my cupid's bow, and on the very inner parts under my eyes, just to brighten up the center of my face just a little bit. Both of these concealers are more so of a skin-like finish, so they aren't going to look very cakey or very drying either, and are very comfortable under the eye. And I think y'all should know that both of these concealers are under $3. The Sunty one was exactly $1, and of course the LA Girl I think is $2.99. You can't beat that. To set my concealer, I will use my Holy Grail Sacha Buttercup setting powder. This is the GOAT setting powder for women of color. If you're in my skin tone or a little bit deeper, this will change your whole life. I don't really bake right now during the winter time. I more so just set and press it into my skin, so that way it'll look a little bit more flawless and won't be as heavy on my skin. You know, since it is a little bit cooler, I don't really sweat as much. Now this is something new for me. This is my LA Girl Pro Contour Powder. I don't know why it says powder because this is clearly a cream. This is a contour and highlight cream duo. As y'all know, I always tell y'all I'm really oily. But for some reason, I really wanted to try a cream product that worked for my oily skin. And I tell y'all, this is perfect. It does not fade away. It does not make me super oily. And it stays in place all day long. And I think this was either $3.99 or $4.99. Like, seriously, you need to jump on this. It just gives you a very natural sun-kissed bronze to the contour parts of your face. I have not used the highlight part, but I guarantee it's probably just like the LA Girl Pro concealer. Now I'm going to go back into my Sacha Buttercup powder and contour under my jawline. Now I'm going to do this little trick that I learned to contour my nose. I kind of make my nose a little bit slimmer. I stretch out my nose and look a little stupid for a second, and then I carve out my contour. This just makes my nose a little bit slimmer so that when I do contour, it contours even smaller than it normally would. And for my nose contour, nothing has changed. I am still using the CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer. I don't really like to use any creams on my nose because that's just a little bit tricky for me. Now I'm going to take my newfound favorite highlighter stick. This is also a cream, which is something that I'm so not used to, but I love it. This is the Amuse bronzer stick, and this is in the shade Cocoa. I bought it as a bronzer, but it ended up being a wonderful highlight, and as you can see, this is bomb. It's super creamy and gives you that glow from within type glow. I honestly love it, and this also was just $1. After adding back my molds, I go ahead and drench my face in some water. This is a very important step because without this you will look a little bit cupcakey, and that's not the look, not for this winter. And that is the end of that routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This very glowy and fresh winter skin routine, foundation routine. If you guys enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please do not forget to give me a big thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the Beehive. If you guys have not seen my recent upload, I will leave that link somewhere on the screen. If you guys have any further questions, please do not hesitate to leave me a comment down below. As always, I love every single one of you. And until next time, your crown may tilt, but you never let it fall. Stay gilded.